Hello, my little rays of sunshine. How are you all doing out there today? I'm Michelle the Introvert, and today is Friday, January the... just a sec. Friday, January the 14th, 2022. Yes, it's the weekend. I am so glad the weekend is here. I've had quite the busy week, let me tell you. And today in particular, I have come to the conclusion that today might be a good day for me to start on my spring cleaning. And yes, a lot of you are probably thinking, why are you starting your spring cleaning so early? It's not even spring. Well, to tell you the truth, I find that every year when January comes around, except for the years that Stacy and Joshua were in school, of course, but every year when January comes around, I get into the mood. I get into a spring cleaning mood. So this morning I thought I would start with something small. So I was doing a little bit of work up in my room, and I brought down some things over here. I'll show you. Come right over here, my friends. See these here? These here are what I put my earrings on, and I figured it was about due time for me to take all of my earrings off of those and give them a really, really good cleaning. And as you can see, there's lots of room to put earrings. My stepmother gave me this one quite a few years ago, and my mom gave me this one. And I've had that for a very, very long time. And this is a real treasure to me, for sure. So I thought it was time to give both of those a really good cleaning. And what I did is I took a bowl and put vinegar and some water in it. And I put these in the bowl. There's my Q-tips, and I just cleaned them very carefully, front and back, with the Q-tips, dipping them in the vinegar and water solution. And they came out really nice and clean. And any dust that was on them just came right off so easy. Right now I'm just waiting for those to dry so I can put all of my earrings back on them. Yes, so it's nice to get that job done. And you know, it's so easy to put off the little things, isn't it? And concentrate on the big things that need to be done around the house. But there comes a time where the brakes have to go on and the little special things like that have to be tended to. So I was really happy to get that done. So it's just a matter of a few more minutes and I can put all my earrings back on there. While I was upstairs going through, taking care of my earrings, I went through my bookshelf. I have a bookshelf in my room. And of course, this is very much like me. When I take things out and I'm sorting and I'm looking, I have a tendency to say, oh, look at this. I haven't seen this in a while. And I'll sit there for a few minutes and I'll flip through pages or look at this and look at that. And then I'll put that down. And then I'll keep cleaning and doing things. And it's like, oh, I haven't seen this in a while. So then that takes me a few minutes to just study it and go through it again. And all these memories come flooding back. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. When you're going through things like spring cleaning or sorting, it takes you a little bit longer than what you anticipate because a lot of things bring back a lot of really good memories, don't they? So it ends up being a time of reflection and good memories and laughing. And then of course the cleaning comes eventually and sorting and putting things back. So while I was looking through my bookshelf, yes, I found some treasured books that I haven't looked at in a little while, but I brought a few of them down so I could show them to you. A lot of you already know that I'm originally from Ontario. I come from a very large family, and most of my family, including Mom, they're still in Ontario. There's a few around and about the different provinces, but most of my family is in Ontario. And Gerald is originally from Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. He's from here. And I went to school in Ontario, of course. And when I was in school, like my earlier grades, do you guys remember when the teachers in class used to take about 10 to 15 minutes each class day. And as students, we could just sit in our desks quietly or put our head on our desks and just listen as the teacher read from a really, really good story. I don't know if they do that nowadays, but back then, lots of treasured memories. And the books that the teachers would read were so good. And so when I came to Nova Scotia, and over a span of time, I happened to find 3 of my most favorite books that my teachers from grade school had read. And I'll show them to you right now. Let me just put my glasses on, sorry. All right, let's see. The first one is called From Anna. Very good book. I love this book. I loved it so much that when Stacy and Joshua were small, I read this to them. Very good story about a little girl, and she had a little bit of difficulty reading, and she did not realize, well, I don't want to give it away, but she had a little bit of difficulty reading, and nobody knew why she was having such difficulty. But it has a very happy ending. I will say that. I don't want to give it away. All right, so that was absolutely one of my favorite books that the teacher had read. And when I found this, I couldn't believe my eyes. I had to kind of keep myself from crying. That's how happy I was to find this book. Just a treasured book, for sure. Another one that one of my teachers had read, and that is called Luke Baldwin's Vow. Very, very good story. I love the story very much. It's about a boy and his special relationship with the dog. Wonderful dog. I was so happy to find this book. I couldn't believe it when I found it. So it is in a very special place on my bookshelf. And the third book that I found here in Nova Scotia that my teacher had read, and I absolutely love this book. And I think I'm going to read it again, this year. I think I'm going to read it again just for old time's sake, for sure. And that is this one, Two Against the North. And this is Scholastic. Scholastic always has such good books, I find. And speaking of the North, I have something else that I want to show you all. Of course, being in my room and bringing down my earring holders, those items there that hold my earrings, and then going through my bookshelf, and my bookshelf is right by my closet. So I was looking around in my closet as well, and I brought these down to show you. Speaking of the North, these are from the Northwest Territories. This is called an ootpick, made by an Inuit person. My dad, when I was about 6 and 7, my dad was a teacher, and he was hired to go up to the Northwest Territories to teach the Inuit children and to teach the Native children. We as a family went, of course, up with him, and Dad taught the Inuit children in their school for a year, and then we moved and we went to live with the natives, and we taught the Native children, or Dad taught the Native children for a year in their school. And let me tell you, it was an amazing experience, and I loved being up in the Northwest Territories. I have a lot of really amazing memories, and the people are so nice up there too. Yes, it's a soft spot in my heart, the Northwest Territories. Very soft spot in my heart. And I have something else I want to show you. It's actually in this here. I had it hanging up in my closet. I'm just gonna get it out of here, and then I'll show you all. Just looking for the zipper. Let's see where that is. Okay. Must be at the bottom. What I'm about to show you, this was made for me when I was 6 years old, and an Inuit woman made this for me. She also made one similar for my brother and my sister, and both my parents as well. I was 6 years old when I wore this. This is my parka. This kept me very, very warm up there in the north. I'll open it up here so you can get a nice look at the inside. It kept me very, very warm, because boy, it sure could get cold up there. Cute little pom-poms. I noticed the design that's been added. And that's the inside. The woman who my dad paid to make these parkas, she did a beautiful job. A beautiful, beautiful job. And I'm so happy that I still have this beautiful parka. So I have this in my closet. I keep it in a good, safe spot. Well, my friends, that's gonna do it. I want to thank you for joining me today on my little trip down memory lane. And I do have a lot of good memories, and I sure enjoyed sharing them with you all here today. Yes, I have a lot of treasured memories of the years that have gone by, and I'm sure I have more good memories coming up in this future, even in 2022. So my friends, again, I thank you for joining me, and if you like this vlog, please give me the YouTube thumbs up, or press that subscribe button. That would be great. And I have more vlogs coming up, so stay tuned, and I'll talk to you all soon. Talk to you soon. Bye.